Hello everyone, this is Lorena, and I'm back with another video for Vanguard Zero. It's time for the shutdown arc to continue. I picked my clan, so I'm going to do Valeos soon. We're going to find out just what happens here. I need my revenge. What kind of revenge? Oh, the sweetest kind. Bingo! This is it, right? I think so. He's still wearing that jacket. I had a similar jacket that I started wearing coincidentally around the time that Shion took that jacket. Yeah, he took that jacket and started wearing it, and roughly around the same time I started wearing a jacket roughly similar to that one. And it went completely unnoticed. I just had this jacket sitting around and I was like, I'm cold. And I put on a jacket. And then years later, I realized, wait a minute, interesting timing. But now I have another jacket that's different because I needed a new jacket. That black jacket I'm talking about, it has holes in it now. Oh my god. I think I got another jacket that's also black. So basically, I just have a new one. It's also a little heavier, but not heavy enough to make me too hot. You see, the thing is, I get hot very, very easily. So I normally don't wear long sleeves unless the air conditioning is just that good. Or, you know, it's winter. And occasionally it's a bit cold outside during autumn, but, well, I used to be less sensitive during autumn, but for some reason every now and then I'm a bit more sensitive to cold than usual. A bit more sensitive than I've been known to be in the past. However, I can still handle the cold far better than I can handle the heat. In fact, I think my sensitivity to heat has gotten worse. This isn't a good thing considering what is going on with the planet right now. And where I live. Yeah, very, very awful for me, but we'll move on. I think I can learn to deal with the hotness. Although it might be a problem to learn to deal with it if my body really does end up passing out. I mean, people really do die because it's too hot. And also, am I forgetting that I can get sunburned even during the spring? Yeah, I think you can get burned even during winter. I think you can get sunburned even during winter, but I'm not sure. I haven't done my research. I've just heard things. Bingo. This is it, right? I think so. We followed the trail and this is where it led us. Right to the apostles. Your enthusiasm certainly seems to have paid off. Well done, guys. Thank you, Satoru. You know, I actually realized when I went to the character fight screen that everyone is paired up together, like by clan. Users of the same clan are generally paired together, like for Genesis, Shoma and Verno are together on that screen. But there is one exception. Chrono and Myojin are not paired together, even though they both use Gear Chronicle. Because why the hell would you pair a random villain next to the protagonist? That's just stupid. Oh my god. Exercise caution when sneaking into the facility. Exercise caution when sneaking into the facility, and keep the line of communication open. Okay, we'll put the camera on too. We'll put the camera on too. Okay, so the camera is on. Now let's go. That was easy. Their security's pretty lax. Do they even have any? This is very suspicious considering who we're dealing with here. Is this a trap? I don't see anyone. I think we got the right place. Oh, definitely. In fact, just based on this why are we looking at them from this perspective? Like, This is from above them. Does this mean that Valeos is staring at them from that point? So, that's very creepy. That's not your thing, is it, Valeos? I don't know, maybe it actually is. I wouldn't know. Sure hope so. Nice to see you. I know you, Valeos. And you are Thavis's vanguard, Jaime Alcaraz and Shion Kiba. Yeah, so what? You want a card fight? I will defeat you. What a nuisance. Fidesz has been eliminated. Fidesz has been eliminated. You can no longer claim to be its successor. Oh, really? I don't need to be the successor to kick your ass. You're no more to me than a pesky fly. Once and for all, I'll get rid of you and you will never pester us again. Okay guys, I'm going to say something that is very obvious. Do you know how big the planet is? And do you know how small we are in comparison to this planet? How many of us are actually destroying it right now? Considering how big this planet is, don't you think that a pesky fly is basically what we're like to the Earth in its entirety? So, how come we're still able to destroy it? Because we're so much worse than just a pesky fly. I know you're comparing us to a fly for a reason here, but come on, Valeos, you should be more observant, because I will absolutely kick your ass for that. It's time to destroy him. I can't believe you're standing here again. You don't take a hint, do you? You're the one that chose not to put him in a relic, you moron. I'd never have been able to do all this on my own. Jaime and Satoru and all my other friends helped me to stand before you today. And you should know that Shion's been a great help to us too. This is how we fight, together. Valeos, I'm sending you back to Cray. I think you're such a hot shot. Oh, I know I am. Stand up, the Vanguard. Stand up, the Vanguard. I don't give a shit. Stand up, the Vanguard. That's right. I am going to bring the heat. Except that's not the kind of deck I'm using right now. And if I bring the heat, I'm going to start getting very, very hot. Never mind. I would rather just sit here in the darkness. It's not dark yet. Okay. It's going to be dark soon. But I will absolutely destroy him. You know, actually, I forgot that I chose this clan. I thought I picked Shadow Paladin instead. But while I thought I was going to pick Shadow Paladin, I then considered the deck that Valeos is using. And I was like, yeah, I shouldn't use Shadow Paladin. I should use something else to get in his way. I want to obstruct your strategy, Valeos. I want to use it to my advantage. Which means I want to have a deck that's better than yours. And you may not be a fan of this, but I don't care. Okay, now I'm gambling on the chance I could draw a trigger. I may not draw one. Let's see what happens. And I did not draw a trigger. Okay, well, my turn is over and it's his turn now. I'm sure he's getting ready to destroy me. But you know what? I'm getting ready to destroy him as we speak. Oh, I'm drawing a card. I've got some protection here, but I don't have a grade 3 in my hand. Okay, now I do. Okay, this is going to be great and very amazing. Hold on a second. I don't know what I was doing leaving that card there. That would have been dumb. Very, very stupid. Okay, hold on a second. We're attacking. Alright. I'm destroying that card. Well, I'm locking it. Lock. Alright, and now my turn. And now, third damage. That's right. Okay, so, it's your move. What are you going to do? I know you've got plans and all that, but I plan to get in your way. I love getting in my opponent's way. You don't want to mess with me, Valeos. Valeos, do you know how long I've waited for this rematch? Do you know how long I've waited for it? It's been a matter of days, but I mean, who cares? Who cares if it was just days? Alright, my move. Okay, so far, it looks like I'm not really going to be able to do much of anything, so I hope I pull a trigger. If I do pull a trigger, I'm going to take out a rear guard. Okay, I did not get a trigger. That is unfortunate, but I will be fine. You know, just to make sure that I'm fine. Yeah, I'm good. My battle phase is over. Next turn, I'm going to see what happens to this guy. I absolutely want to destroy him with every fiber of my being, and there's no way he can stop me, because if he tries, I will strike him down. There's absolutely no way he can win. He thinks he can win, but that's just stupid. That's just stupidity. He thinks he can win. But I've got control over this entire board. He just doesn't know that yet. You know what you've done? You've made it so, you know, there's nothing else you can attack. But what happens when... Oh, that's right. I'm going to destroy you, and it is going to be great fun. I do realize what is likely to happen. But don't worry, I know. Okay, give me a second. I attack. Oh. And I put it here. Okay, let's see what he does. I invoked his sentinel. Okay, well, what do you do now in response to... Oh, that's right. You lost. So pay the penalty for that. He's an utter failure now. You lost to a pesky fly. How disgusting. Who loses to a pesky fly? Oh my god. I don't know what species Valeos is. I didn't look that up. I just happened to notice that Gastil was a demon for some reason, even though I wasn't paying attention to, Yeah, I don't pay attention to everything, you know. Valeos is probably some kind of sea creature. I don't know. I wasn't paying attention. At first, I found myself attracted to Altmile because he believed in himself, his potential. Because of his pledge to protect everything and fight to the end, I wanted to be like him. Okay, you know what? You know what's actually very interesting? Shion is rich and Altmile is not. He's like a commoner that just managed to gain a lot of strength, and he has a lot of charisma. And honestly, now that... Let's move on. Those feelings were what formed the basis of our relationship. And that connection with him has changed my life forever. We share the same conviction. We will never, ever give up. We refuse to allow destruction and ruin to win the day. Never. And what's more, we know that together we can grab hold of the future. That sword is for dead. Impossible. I can sense it. I can feel it. We hear the cry for peace which comes from those living on our two planets. We hear the voices of those who have no power, and their desires become our own. We will fight for them. We will fight to protect it all. Everlasting souls, come, use your light to defeat the evil one. Generation, stride. Immortal holy sword, come, Fidesz. Fidesz? It's immortal? Since when? The strength of Fidesz lies not in the sword, but in the will of the bearer. In the will, that is its true strength. Arg, what's that got to do with anything? I've already destroyed it once, so I can destroy it again. You just said it was immortal. Do you not understand what immortality is? It means it'll come back over and over and over and over. You can't destroy it forever. Because immortality is, well, you just don't die. And considering this is the sword, that's double true. I mean, it's not even alive, but I mean, the bearer, the one wielding it is. At least that's our hope so. Like, really? I have my duty to fulfill. Okay, just try. Stride skill. Apparently, Valeos doesn't read the dictionary. I shouldn't be surprised. He probably doesn't have enough time to read. I'm just surprised that he would be like, immortal? What the? I don't even think he believes it's actually immortal, because that's the only way I can explain this. This is absurd. You think you can destroy something that's immortal? Like, I don't understand. He must not believe what he's seeing. He doesn't believe what he's seeing. Oh, guess what? Stride skill from the deck called Peerless Knight Liverot. Then, with the skill of Immortal Holy Sword Fidesz, during this turn, if there is only one Guardian, any attack will succeed if it's from a unit with Brave. Liverot, attack now. Urgh! You threw away your future, and it's your own fault because you relied on Gize. You and I are not the same. I never run away or give up. Oh, that reminds me of this meme. You... Oh my god, hold on a second, I write this down. Okay, hold on. I'm probably gonna have to modify this, but I'm gonna put something like that in the dictionary. I mean, the description. What? Oh my god. I have no control over the dictionary. I only have control over this description. And only to an extent. I can't put anything illegal in the description because that would get me banned. And obviously, I've got no desire to put anything illegal in the description because I don't want to get banned, and two, I've got a sense of morality that I try to stick to. I'm not completely tasteless. I'm only occasionally tasteless. I have standards. You threw away your future, and it's your own fault because you relied on Gize. You and I are not the same. I never run away or give up. Why would I give up my beliefs, my pride, or throw away my future? Hold on. Okay, now let's continue. I think I've got something good for the description and the title of this video. So now that I think I've got those things worked out, I'm going to continue the recording now. I will continue! Why would I give up my beliefs, my pride, or throw away my future? Immortal Holy Sword Fidesz, attack! Now my triple drive. First check. Critical trigger. I give all effects to Fidesz. Second check. Critical trigger. Once again, all effects to Fidesz. Third check. Critical trigger. And yet again, all effects to Fidesz. Alright, a triple critical. No way, you Shion Kiba. I kicked your ass, Valeos. No matter what difficulties I face, or what hardship I encounter, I will never stop trying. I will do whatever I can to reach my heart's desire. I'll use all my willpower. I'll use all my willpower and all my strength, and I'll never give up. Such arrogance! So much greed and selfishness! Valeos, what the hell are you expecting from someone that's rich? Are you expecting them to, I'm not sure if Shion is greedy, but he still has a lot of money, and I think he's pretty much going to be the average business person in Japan, or the average business owner in general, really. So he wants his business to earn money. He wants money, and that's how businesses work. I'm not really sure why Valeos doesn't comprehend this, but Valeos also isn't from Earth, so what would I know? It may look like that. However, I still intend to succeed. I have total faith in my potential. I have total faith in my potential. Although, to be honest, I did call myself selfish once. So, what? You're expecting me to turn back on that, Valeos? No. Do you think that Shion's selfish? I'm worse. I am so much worse. I mean, I'm only worse for one reason, but let's move on. No one needs me to elaborate. I have total faith in my potential. Shion Kiba. With this sword, I will put a stop to Gize, and I will protect the world from him. Urgh! Shion, no! Urgh! Ah! It's over. You did it, Shion! Awesome, awesome, you almost gave me a heart attack. Okay, please, let me down, Jaime. You did it, Jaime, you are definitely in shape. I am not. But I still... I mean, listen. Shion is... I mean, I'm not in shape, but Shion is, and so is Jaime, and I'm just like... How in shape do you have to be to lift a child that's 15? Or 16, I don't know how old Shion is in this season. I wasn't paying attention when I went to his page to look at... We're moving on. You did it! You're the best! Okay, can you put him down now? Please, Jaime! Woo! Look how high you can... No. The cards. Shion Kiba, I will kill you. I will destroy Fidesz. Oh? You're threatening to kill me. I'm so scared. Just because you lost a card game, you now want to murder me. You know what? I've heard that kind of threat in my direction before. You're not the first one to say things like this to me. We're going to just move on from this. In the name of Lord Gize, hold on, this is a card game anime series. You can't just attack me with a sword. And if you try... Oh, watch this. Valeos! Come to me, Fidesz! Hell no. Fidesz doesn't have to listen to a sore loser. No one does. Well done, you two. I'm glad you're both okay. And now, for our next step. Jaime, take the Xerath's Dragon card to our North American branch. Okay. And Shion, I've got a message for you from Koji. There's somewhere he'd like you to go. Does he need me there now? You bet. Chrono and Tokaha are waiting. Chrono and Tokaha? Really? They're waiting for me? It will be good for us to be together again. That was definitely interesting. I may have gone a bit far. But don't worry. It was hilarious to hear Valeos say that to me. He wanted to kill me. Oh dear. It looks like something was turned on me this time around, doesn't it? Well, anyway, in my work, people try to kill me all the time. When I'm writing, that is. When I'm writing, guys, I'm a writer, and I know I haven't self-insert, but come on, I'm still a writer. Anyway, that's going to wrap things up for this video. In the next video, we wrap up the chapter for 40... Yeah, we wrap up the chapter. There are only 3 parts in this chapter. I mean, there are only 2 parts in this chapter. What the hell? I can count. Let's move on.